Welcome to another wonderfully produced heart rate variability training video for you. Today's video, we're going to be talking about week 4 and how to use biofeedback with your new exercise with the ghost robber. Okay, so if you don't remember what a ghost robber is, check out the last video that we talked about what you would be doing during week 4, but it's just basically you're going to be doing some deep work on finding what this ghost robber, this being, this imprint really, that lives in the past, somewhere maybe when you're 5, you're 3, you're 12, something like that. And it still robs your mental space today. So what I mean is you're present, and then maybe someone says something that reminds you of something else that happened in the past, somebody who broke up with you, your mom, your nagging dad, whatever it could be. It's just when you're experiencing it, the response that you're having is just way more than the situation merits. So let's just say, for an example, somebody reminds you to take out the garbage. It's just a reminder. Maybe it just happened like one time ever that you got this reminder, but it reminded you of some time in your childhood when you forgot to take out the garbage and you got in trouble for it. And then, so what you do in the present in the situation is you overreact, possibly, and you're not exactly sure why you behave that way. You're outside, you threw out the garbage, and before you go back in, you're like, man, they didn't really do anything, but I got really upset with them. That is an example of a ghost robber. Okay, so it doesn't take a lot of introspection, but what we're gonna do now is just talk through what you would be doing with your heart rate variability app on and your biofeedback device, whatever you have, ready to go. And the cool thing about having the watch one of the, like, either the Whoop or the Vortec one that I mentioned in the other video, is that you can always just, if something happens, take your phone out of your pocket and jump on the Elite HRV app and go into this exercise. Let's go ahead and get started with this exercise. So you're gonna bring out your phone and you're gonna think about, when in your life have you felt a sense of disappointment or frustration, anxiety, or anger that lasted for more than a week or a month or more? Which one of these themes that I mentioned in the last video resonate with you the most? Go back in that journal and check out which experiences from your past take up a discomforting space in your mind. Once you sort of have that ready, okay, so now we can start with the training. You can go ahead and turn on the app to your resonance frequency, and then you're going to use some time to recall the physical sensations that you felt in your body during the actual stressor. So it could be something that you feel in your heart, it could be something that you feel in your stomach area or your head, I don't know, it's different for everybody. But just recall the physical sensation that you felt in your body, and how did that negative imprint that you experienced, how does it make you feel? How do you feel in your heart? Or where did you feel it in your body? Try to connect with the pain, the memory, how the experience felt in your heart. And then allow yourself to connect with the memory or pain and feel it without getting stuck there. Just give yourself permission to allow yourself to feel it, and that you don't have to be stuck there. Does it pull at your heartstring? Does it give you a blast of jitter and anxiety in your chest or throughout your body? Do you feel like a crushing heaviness? What is it that you feel? After a few minutes of immersing yourself like this, just take a moment to journal about your heart's experience. Okay, so now we've got the app out, we just journaled. Let's go back into it again. Practice connecting with that sensation and pain, and invite it to feel present in your heart as you inhale. And as you exhale, imagine the stress flowing through your body and out of your mouth as you breathe out. And with the pressure of blowing out 2 imaginary candles on a cake. So for this exercise, you'll be doing that. If you're just doing your normal 2 intervals of 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Still just imagine the blowing out of the soup, but for this exercise, you'll be using 2 imaginary candles that you're going to be blowing out. So as we inhale, we're going to feel the present feelings in the heart, and then as we exhale, we imagine the stress flowing through our body and out of our mouth. A downward slope in your heart rate shows you're quickly able to bring your heart rate down. And if you're not seeing that it's happening quickly now, don't worry about it too much. It's a skill that you're going to develop throughout these next 10 weeks. Some people will respond more quickly than others. So remember, this is not a thinking activity. This is a feeling activity. So you're going to not think your way through this. You're just going to allow yourself to experience it and then just practice the breathing, see it happening, see the stress moving out, and do look out for the heart rate to go down. And if you see the heart rate variability graph with a negative slope, then that means that you're doing good. Okay, so the plan is you're still continuing with 2 20-minute sessions a day. In the morning, what you're gonna wanna do is take the last 5 minutes to connect with this robber imprint and practice feeling the deep source of stress on the inhale and releasing it from your body on the exhale. In the evenings, spend the last 5 minutes connecting to the stressors from the day in order to feel them and let them go with each breath. Similar to the morning, except you're just going through your day. Use the worksheet to track down the ghost robber imprints and do your journaling and check out the beliefs or themes that you're experiencing. Write it out in there. It's gonna be super helpful. Continue to use your power 10s throughout the day. So as you're going through stress, if you have an experience, you can bust out your biofeedback device if it's handy to you and get in the app and use your resonance frequency. Or actually, you can do without the biofeedback too and just count with your somatic awareness and experience of the resonance frequency. And then throughout the week, do you notice yourself able to slow down your heart rate after a stressor? Make sure you journal those moments so you can reflect back on them. They're gonna be really powerful in helping you get more comfortable with the practice. If this video was helpful for you, leave me a thumbs up. Leave a comment to let me know if you are experiencing any themes that are different from the ones that were in the worksheet, and also how you guys are doing with finding these ghost imprints. If you guys have any questions about that, or when to use your app and when not to, leave me a comment below and we'll go ahead and get those questions answered. Well, I'll see you guys on the next video.